because my fiance actually found the ad in Snap newspaper. Prior to coming to see him, I've been suffering with like major sciatica for 3 years. So for 3 years it's been on and off, and then starting January of 2017 it was just like fully on every day. I was suffering with pain. If you went from 0 to 10, I was like surpassed, like 30 to 40 pain out of 10. Like it just was crazy. So I couldn't sleep, I couldn't walk, I couldn't work, I couldn't sit, like nothing worked. I was on medication. I went to see every other doctor that you could imagine: chiropractor, acupuncture, physiotherapist, massage, cupping, everything and anything, and nothing worked. So he found this article and he was like, go check him out. And at that point I was so frustrated because I'm like, I've just checked everyone out, right? So I think it's important to mention that, because I felt like I did everything, but then came Dr. Burke, like, you know? So I came here right away. First of all, when I called in, I think I was talking to you, so I was so, like, greeted by like the nicest receptionist ever, and I felt like, oh my god, like who like answers the phone and cares so much about my needs? But I felt like really good just from the phone call. So I came in and I did an assessment, and I could barely sit down like while I was doing the assessment. And I'm like, I hope he can like recognize that how much pain I'm in, because I'm bubbly, but like I'm masking the pain with my personality and trying to be friendly, but I can barely sit. So right away he referred me to get x-rays. I came back the next day, saw my x-rays, and saw that there was like such a huge issue happening. So Dr. Burke right away was like, listen, if I couldn't help you, I would tell you, but I could help you, and like this is the steps, and it's a program, and there's all these things. So I was like, okay, like hearing everything he was saying, and everything was different than what I heard before. So in the first month I'll put you to this program, in the second month I'll put you to this program. And I was like, wow, like everything he's mentioning is stuff that I've never heard before or I haven't seen. And I went to like not only one, let's say, physiotherapist or chiropractor before, I went to multiple. So it was always the same process at these other places, but everything he was saying, I'm like, oh, I've never heard of decompression, and I've never heard of the vibration machine and laser. So I was like intrigued and thinking, okay, this is all very unconventional, and I'm excited. So I went home that night, I had so many questions, and I was like, okay, I have about 60 questions written down here. I don't want to think I'm crazy, but I want to ask them. So I came back in with my fiance, and Dr. Burke was so understanding and patient and calm, and answered everything for the second time, since I already pretty much asked the same questions the first day. So I just could tell he was different, and I started my treatment. And within the first 2 weeks, I literally went off of medication by 80%. So at that point, I was trying to take medication that could allow me to manage in my everyday life, but nothing that was too strong that I wouldn't be able to drive or function. So I was taking Tylenol 1 and Advil, and I was taking about 12 a day. It was really bad. But within 2 weeks of me starting my decompression, I don't know, like I just didn't rely on the medication. I wasn't like, oh my god, 2 hours is coming, I need to take it, or I'm gonna like be in deathly like ill pain. So I noticed right away within 2 weeks, and I was thinking like, is this too good to be true? Like I can't imagine, but it wasn't too good to be true, because here I am 2 months in, and I'm literally at this point on no medication. I've totally stopped everything for probably 3 weeks now. I have no pain at all. I can sleep, I can sit, because I wouldn't have been able to sit before. I could drive, I could work, like my whole life has changed. Like I don't even know what to say. I've referred Dr. Burke to probably about like 10 people that I know that suffer with similar things, or maybe like they were in a car accident and they're just in passing, they're saying like, I'm in pain, like I have, since my car accident, it's been 5 years and I still haven't been able to do such and such. And I'm like, you need to see Dr. Burke. Like, I don't care. Like, everybody knows that. Like, where are you going today? Dr. Burke? Dr. Burke. Like, it's everybody who surrounds me knows Dr. Burke's name. Like, it's just because I'm saying it all the time. So, like, even just the introduction of the Himalayan sea salt every morning to help with decompression, it literally helped my insides just release. Like that was something that was also probably causing a lot of congestion over there, but everything is just better. I feel so much better. I don't even know what to say. Like the words how I feel, I can't put into words. They're just stuck in here in my heart.